Hi guys. It is 7:32, so I'm a little late going outside, but we'll get the walk in anyway. First we got to go downstairs and put in a donation. I have a donation for downstairs. So, I don't know what this thing is doing. We'll throw that one in the garbage. And we'll go. Alright guys, we are out here. Good morning. And we are out here trying to make it happen. And never get this camera working right. There we go. Alright. Morning. Okay. Just wanted to get past those guys. You know how they start blowing their machines. Come on, get on there. Okay. So, today, what are we talking about today? I don't know. I really didn't want to get out here before 8 o'clock because, I feel like I'm marching in a parade. And I kind of don't like that. Walking past all these people. But that's just me. I guess I'll get over it. All these people must be running late for work. Because, in all honesty, they should already be at work. I think. But that's just me. I would be at work at 7:30 if my working hours started, say, 8 to 5. I would be at work at 7:30. But that's just me. because I know I'm gonna have to get some breakfast. So I would leave home early enough to be able to stop off and get some breakfast without being late. Yesterday we talked about, yesterday I was using my phone to record. And, I don't have to use my phone today. My front row camera was charged up and ready to go. So I'm happy about that. Put my other ear thingy in here and hope nobody can see me talking to myself, because I don't want to have to explain why I'm out here talking to myself. So that's the main thing I want to do, is get that in my ear. Wow, I'm looking at how these people are driving out here. This is probably the most dangerous time because everybody's rushing, trying to get to work on time. So yeah. I watched an episode of Little House on the Prairie, and in the episode they had a disease called typhus, and apparently you get it from the fleas of rats. Like if there's a rat who has fleas, like a dog who has fleas, only I guess rat fleas are worse. But so these rat fleas, they got into the cornmeal. They had cornmeal for cornbread and things like that. And so these rats, they got in the cornmeal and made everybody sick. Everybody that had cornbread. It was really a trip because I guess typhus is contagious. That's what I'm thinking. So here we go. Round the corner. Pardon me. So anyway, yeah. Good morning. Yeah, so anyway, sorry, I lost my train of thought. This big, gigantic worm was just squiggling along the sidewalk and threw me off my game. Pardon me. So, yeah, I guess typhus is contagious. Or, well, they couldn't find the source of the typhus at first. And so they told everybody, you know, just stay at your own place, eat your own food, and let it be that. But this cornmeal that the guy had, he's a new guy in town. And, you know, he's selling this cornmeal cheaper than the cornmeal that's already, you know, the people that already supply the cornmeal. Mr. Hanson, he supplies all of the, you know, cornmeal and all the stuff that they eat with. It's called a mill and lumber yard. So yeah, that's something. It's getting kind of warm out here, y'all. I'm gonna take my jacket off. and tie it around my waist because it's a little warm for me. Okay, set that right there. Whew. Goodness, I had no idea it was going to get so warm out here just walking, but you know, it is what it is. Okay, yeah, so I wanted to take my jacket off. Getting kind of warm for me. So yeah, this guy owned a mill and lumber yard, Hanson, and he would sell all of the, you know, the flour, the wheat, the corn, all of your cash goods, you know, that they sell to be able to raise their family. So yeah, that was a bit of a trip. Pardon me. Someone told me that, pardon me. Someone told me that walking backwards is healthy, not healthy, but sorry, that's that damn motorcycle. Yeah, so they said walking backwards is a good exercise. So I'm not going to walk backwards right now, but it is something to consider. Now, that's not something that I think I can do by myself. Well, I don't know. Also, let's see. There was another episode of Little House on the Prairie where, well, it starts off, you know, they're traveling, and three guys ride up on a horse, on horses, and they ask him, you know, hey, have you seen Red Horse? And we're like, we ain't seen him. We haven't seen him, and why are you looking for him? And so, you know, he goes, he's an Indian. And they're like, but what did he do? And he said he was born. Man, oh man, the Chevys. Okay, we made it up the hill. And then we just have to make it down the hill. I just noticed that there's a bus stop across the street. So what I was concerned about as far as being able to ride the bus back is that there wasn't a bus stop here, but there is. That's the man I just passed going downhill. But he probably just got out here to walk like me, because he walked down to Woodley. I'm sorry, he walked down to Lassen, and then he turned around and came back. So yeah, you know, these three guys, they want to shoot Red Horse, or whatever his name is, Flying Horse, Rolling Rock. We can call him Red Horse. They were looking for Red Horse, and they wanted to kill him just because he had been born. And by this time, the war between the white man and the Indians had already been over, about 16 to 20 years. And so, you know, Charles was like, that's not cool at all. Why are you trying to kill him? And we're through. The war is over. You're still killing folks out here. And so, naturally, towards the end of the movie, the guy had, changed his mind and been more compassionate towards Indians. Because the Indian, where we were on our way to, there turned out to be a blizzard. A blizzard had come, and we ended up being stuck. So, when I say we, I'm talking about Charles Ingalls and his family. And so, that's just the way I tell stories, especially like this one. But, so yeah, we ended up finding a place to, to kind of get warm or shelter. We found shelter in an old abandoned house. And so, we get in there. Look at that. We get in there. We basically, just start assessing the place to see we can build a fire. We need food, so we got to go hunting at some point. And then, of course, comes let's let this guy go, making U-turns and shit. Is that Alan? Hi, Alan. I'm waiting for all of these cars to turn in. Yeah, I'm out here doing my thing. Where you going?
To the doctor's office.
Oh, you sick?
No.
Why are you going to the doctor?
Just
So you won't
check
be
out.
sick, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I hate going to the doctor.
Me too.
Is it far?
No, just on Van On.
Where's Van On? I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah, Woodley and Van On.
Oh, okay.
Not too far from there.
So you walking?
Yeah, I'm gonna catch the bus.
You don't need to catch the bus. You said just to Van On.
Oh no, it's Woodley and Van On is way down there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, past
okay.
Samuel.
Well, you didn't miss the bus. I haven't seen it since I've been.
No, it comes
walking.
at 8.
Oh, what?
Yeah,
I
it's
left my
at 8.
thing
It's
at
on the
home.
bus stop now. Yeah, it should be coming a little.
Does David have a job, Big David?
Big David?
Yeah. I see him walking every morning this way.
Big David. Who's that
Lives in
Big
building 5.
David?
Remember he was trying to run the tenant council?
Oh, I don't know if he has a job or not.
Because I see him every morning.
Yeah.
I'm glad I saw you this morning.
Good.
I am.
Good to see you too.
I saw you once again this week.
Is your daughter still getting married?
Yeah. 2020.
2020, wow.
It'll be here before we know it, though.
Sure will.
It's
Sure
like
will.
it's already. I didn't miss my birthday. I was like, wow, my birthday came and went with no big deal. I was like, damn, it's March.
Yeah.
Now it's about to be April.
Sure is.
Watch.
Yeah.
It's gonna come up quick.
It'll be June, July.
And it'll be Christmas
Christmas
again.
time, yeah.
And then it'll be 2020.
Yeah.
We getting old.
Yeah.
Well, I'm getting old.
Yeah, both of us.
I hate walking down this way. I feel like I'm walking a parade this
Uh-huh.
time of day because all the cars are just sitting there waiting for the light to turn green and watching me walk. Release that. Watch out for that
What?
worm.
Yeah, that's what
All right, there's your light. I'll see you.
Okay, see you later.
Okay, bye. That was my friend Alan, and he's going to the doctor. I'm kind of glad I got that little talk going with him, so you guys see something a little bit different than having to just watch me, well, not watch me, but listen to me talk, because I'm not usually talking about nothing. You know, I try to make up stories or tell you guys stories that have to do with what I do during the day. Well, the day prior. So yeah, that's kind of interesting. telling you guys all of that. So we're gonna be done with this walk in a minute. I took my jacket off, I told y'all that, because it got a little warm. And it's still kind of warm. Ooh, and I stink. I hope Alan didn't spell stinky me. I'm gonna have to wash my jacket and wash my clothes. And I don't usually have to do that in the middle of the week. Like today is Tuesday, and I don't usually have to do laundry until like, well, I like to do it on Monday, but I didn't have any laundry to do. Well, I didn't have enough this past Monday because I didn't really do much last week other than my workout. So what I ended up doing was, I just rinsed out my clothes in the tub and hang them to dry, because it was just a couple of pairs of yoga pants, a couple of t-shirts, and a couple of sports bras. So not a big deal. In fact, it took me less time to wash them in the tub than it did for me to take them down to the laundry room and let them go through a whole cycle. And as far as the drying is concerned, that's always nice to save quarters, especially when it's nice outside. And when I hang my clothes inside, the breeze just comes straight through my apartment, dries my clothes perfectly. Where were we? We were talking about that they were in this cabin trying to get food. They already had shelter, but they needed food and they needed wood. So Charles goes out in the blizzard and cuts down a tree, gets his horse to help him bring it back, and they had a little shed out back. And so, Charles just decides to start breaking the wood down. And so he broke the wood down, and he needed to go out and get food. So he broke the wood down, and they had a little bit of food to last them just for that night. So he was gonna have to go out and hunt. And he ended up catching a deer or a gazelle or whatever kind of animal that was. It was a pretty color. So he's like trying to carry this animal on his shoulders. He had him spread across his shoulders, and he was trying to walk in the cold, in the blizzard. And so he ended up falling out, I guess because it was too cold or whatever. So he ended up falling out. And I mean, these cars are just coming. Maybe this is the wrong time to walk. Maybe 8 o'clock is not, well, I don't know what time it is. I forgot my step counter. I didn't do a flight of stairs today. I did one yesterday. I did stairs yesterday. Just one flight. And let's see. No, I don't think I'm gonna do a flight now. Pardon me. Guys, I'm sorry that I have like these nasal issues. I guess it just comes with age. because I didn't used to have to sniff so much. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, it's not very ladylike, and I don't know how to stop it other than to blow my nose. But that's not something I do in public. Uh-oh, my alarm is going off. That means it's 8 o'clock. All right. So my alarm is telling me that it's time for me to take my medication. So that's good. And I meant to say, I'm gonna have to get myself another fitness tracker, because mine, I had to reset it, and when I reset it, it never came back to the correct day. It still tracks my steps and my blood pressure, but the heart monitor, that's not working either. So it's time for a new one. All right, guys, that is it for today's video. Wait a minute, let's go inside. Oh, darn it. I came in too soon. It's good to see you. Okay, I won't. Thank you. All right, let's go in here. Bills, bills, bills. What'd I tell you? All right. Walking down this hall. For some reason, this door is closed. It's hardly ever closed. But it's closed today. So we're gonna get in here. And the first thing I'm gonna do is take a shower. Well, not the very first thing. The very first thing I'm gonna do is get undressed. Then jump in the shower. You see my U.S. Army. All right, we're in. We are in. Okay, you guys, so that is it for today's video. And I guess we'll just see you in the next one. Bye.